So we are helping several families buy and sell at the same time right now. Now, that might not sound too crazy, but if you've been following the real estate market at all for the last 5 years, you know that this has been something that's very hard to do. Now, I'm making this video for two different people. One, for you who might be looking to buy and sell at the same time, and it's been super stressful if you've thought about doing it at all. Also, if that's not you, there's definitely opportunities in what I'm going to talk about here. So let me just break this down. If you don't know who I am, my name is Christian Stubbs. I'm a team leader, owner of Onyx Homes. We're a real estate sales team that has helped 700 people move all over Southern California just since 2020. Now, I make these videos and this channel all about Orange County just so that we can help you make your next move a little bit easier so you can make better decisions. So I'm going to break down from exactly what we're seeing, and this is a timely video. So if you're watching this right when it comes out, this is something where we have not seen this opportunity for quite some time. Now, this is a two-sided market, and this is where it is right now easier for somebody that is buying and selling at the same time to do a deal right now, or rather two deals right now, than it has really since 2019. So there's two major reasons for this. Now, the first reason is this two-sided market. I guess that's the two reasons. The one side of the market is hot listings are still selling fast. Looks good, priced right, marketed well. These houses are selling fast on the market. Now, it depends on price point and location, all that stuff, but we're talking weeks on the market. Now, on the opposite side of this is we have inventory that is continuing to increase. We are seeing almost back to normal, which sounds crazy, almost back to normal inventory levels. So we are seeing 50% increases in inventory, available homes for sale, than we saw this same time last year. Now, we're still below the averages, but beside that, there's more homes to choose from. So buyers have more choices and sellers have more competition. So what we are seeing is this tale of two markets. If a home is a hot listing, looks good, priced right, marketed well, it's selling very fast. If a seller misses any of those three things, that house is going to sit on the market until they fix that, or if they just keep dropping the price. So why is this an opportunity for people that are buying and selling? Well, this is an opportunity for anybody that's buying. Is this market over here is a good deal. So we are seeing two things. We are seeing houses that are getting either priced right and selling with one offer, or a lot of the times they're getting maybe 2, 3, 4 offers max and selling at a good price, but a fair price, not crazy over asking or something, but a fair price, fair market value, slightly above on the hot listings. Everything else is a good deal. So if you're a buyer in the market right now, you have a lot of opportunities for good deals for sellers who are missing any of those three things. So that gives an opportunity for the person that is buying and selling at the same time, because you are going to be able to negotiate on any of these deals over here. And assuming you have a good strategy, meaning a good agent, to list your home, you can get your home to be a hot listing that will sell fast for a great price. And you can buy a home that is over here on the overpriced, undermarketed, doesn't look good type listings, right? And it could be any of those three things. Homes are not selling that are under that category. So that is why this is a huge opportunity in the marketplace. And if this is you, you might have looked at doing this a few times over the last handful of years. And you might feel almost hostage to either that low interest rate or to a house that you just don't love anymore. Maybe it doesn't suit your needs anymore. But buying and selling at the same time for the last 5 years has been hard. There's no two ways around that. And right now is the easiest that it's been since 2019, or maybe very early 2020. So this is an opportunity right now for you to unlock that house that you maybe don't love anymore, doesn't fit your needs, and get into something new. Now, if that isn't you and you're listening to this, the opportunity is there's a lot of additional, even more inventory that's going to come to the market of people who need to buy and sell at the same time. So if you are a buyer in that market and you see somebody that is contingent upon selling their home to buy the next one, that is an opportunity where you can make their life a heck of a lot easier. If their home is listed, you can be flexible with the terms that they want, so that they really, what ends up happening on a contingent sale most of the time is the seller will list their home for sale and say, hey, I'm listing it, I want to sell it for this price, but I'm only closing on it, I'm only selling it if I can close on my replacement property. So if you can be the buyer on this house, you can get usually a pretty good deal here, unless they really aggressively list the house. because they want flexibility. So if you can be a flexible buyer and you can get in there, you can probably get a better deal as well too. So this is good for everybody. It's a very quick update, but if you are one of those people who has been feeling like you're stuck and you can't buy and sell at the same time, here's the 3 different options that we walk through with all of our clients that are in this situation. There's 3 different ways to sell and buy at the same time. The first option is, and I will rank these from I'll say like the most money and most aggravation to the least money, least aggravation, right? So what I mean by this is, on this side that I'll talk about first, I'm going to talk about this is how you sell for the most money possible and get the best deal on the buy side, but it's probably going to be the most aggravating way to do it. Versus on this side of it, you are likely going to sell your home for less and probably have to pay a little bit more, but it's the easy button. Okay, so that's kind of the range. There's 3 different options. So option number 1 is where you're going to sell for the most and be able to buy for the least, is you sell your home first. You do not make it contingent upon buying. You list your home for sale, you put it on the market, you accept an offer, and you sell it. And you make sure it's priced right, looks good, marketed well. And you will sell your home for a great price. It'll be one of those hot listings. You close on that house, you find somewhere to move. Maybe you can negotiate a seller rent back, but there's no guarantee that you're going to not have to move twice, basically. So there's a possibility here that you will have to move twice, which this is where you bring in the aggravation portion of it, or just like it's just more moving pieces. And then you go buy something where you have the cash from the sale of your home. You can go buy not being contingent upon the sale of the property. Yes, this might mean you have to move twice. Maybe this means you're putting your stuff in storage and doing a VRBO or an Airbnb, or maybe you go on a vacation for a month, maybe moving with family, whatever it might be. That is how you can sell the house for as much money as possible and get the best deal on the buy side. Okay, so for buying and selling at the same time. Option number 1, most money, most aggravation. Middle option. This is probably most common, most popular in this situation, but it's not for everybody. This is where you would not list your home for sale yet, but you get your home 100% ready to sell. So when I say looks good, priced right, marketed well, the looks good portion means that you have it prepared for the market, meaning it doesn't need to look like a model home, but relative to the condition your home's in, it needs to look good, right? So for example, if you went through and painted every single wall in your house pink, you should probably paint them back to white. That would be like looks good, right? Priced right and marketed well is a strategy. So is looks good, right? Because I don't want you to go spend a bunch of money. That's a whole nother video. But looks good is preparation. Priced right is a strategy of how you're going to price it. Marketed well is does the agent you choose to hire actually market a home? Do they know how to market? So that's that, right? That middle one is where you get it ready to go on the market. You do pictures, you do video, you get the print, you get everything done, everything ready to go. And to where us as an agent can just press submit and push that listing to the 2,000 websites and have it on the market, but not do it yet until you find the house you actually want to buy. So you do that on the listing side, and on the buy side, you will do what we call a buyer strategy session, where we walk through everything that we do to get our clients the best deal, keep it protected, right? So you would do that buyer's consultation, or what we call a strategy session. You would then get fully underwritten with the lender as well too, so that you can write a super competitive offer. Okay, so you get fully ready to buy, fully ready to sell, and you go shopping, and the minute you find that house you're going to buy and you're writing offers, you can put your home on the market immediately. And you can do that with a strategy that is going to make it a hot listing, looks good, priced right, marketed well, where you will be able to sell it very fast, and you can sell it contingent upon this deal closing as well too. So both deals are contingent, and if either deal falls apart, you're not moving, right? This is number 2, kind of that middle way. Will you maybe have to take a little bit of haircut on the price that you sell your home for? Probably. Will you maybe have to pay more money for the home if it's competitive, because you need to also sell a home and be contingent? Probably. But that's why it's more convenient, because now you're not moving twice. There's no risk of not finding something. There's no risk of selling your home and then being like homeless, right? There's less risk here with the cost of some money. Now, getting your home ready to go on the market is the most important thing, and then getting fully prepared to buy, those are the 2 parts. Now, the third option, this is the easy button route where you're going to cost yourself a lot of money, is to not get your home ready to go, to not get it prepped, not get it marketed, meaning like take pictures, do video, get the home totally prepped for that, and be ready to go. And a lot of people don't even start the talking to agent process here. And if this is you, please do not do this. Is a lot of people will just start only on the buy side, and they will do none of the preparation, which is what most buyers do, which is why most buyers don't get good deals. They will do zero preparation on the buy side, and they will just like shop on Zillow and do open houses until they fall in love with a house. And then they have none of the preparation done on the buy side and none of the preparation done on the sell side. And then if by the grace of God you can actually put a deal together, you are wildly overpaying for the house and you are wildly underselling your home, or the deal just falls apart, which is what happens most of the time. I think most people that find themselves in this situation would rather overpay for the house and undersell theirs because they don't want to lose the house that they fell in love with. But we just see this happen so often. And here's the easy remedy, is to do this option, is at least get prepared ahead of time and get your home at least ready to go on the market within the next 5 days. Really more like instantly. But those are the three different options. Unfortunately, most people choose to do this one simply because they do not want to get started in the process. Why? I don't know. Real estate agents are, and maybe this is an education thing. This is why we make so much content like this, is maybe this is an education thing that, hey, if you call us and say, hey, Christian, can you guys help us? Can you at Onyx Homes help us list and buy and sell at the same time? We will walk you through these three different options, and you're probably not going to choose this one. You're probably going to choose this one or this one, right? Depending on your situation. One might make more sense than the other. So having that conversation ahead of time, here's the reality is it's free, zero cost, zero obligation for our expertise. We only get paid when deal closes. So if you call us and with the buttons or the things like the link in the description, go to allaboutoc.com, drop your information and reach out to us, or we'll reach out to you and like just have a conversation. And we will say like, hey, here's your different options. Here's what you could do. There's no cost to it. There's zero downside to having this conversation early to figure out which option makes the most sense for you. But I'm just asking for this massive opportunity to buy and sell right now, where there's so much opportunity to get a good deal on both sides, is don't be this person over here that waits to find the perfect house before you start doing anything. And if that is true for somebody buying and selling at the same time, it's absolutely true for the person that's just selling, and it's absolutely true for the person that's just buying. So if you want to take advantage of this, the link is going to be in the description below. If you want to reach out to me on my team, you can always go to allaboutoc.com, drop your information. We'll reach out and we'd be happy to help you out. You can schedule a discovery call on the next page, or you can just get on our newsletter, which is also allaboutoc.com. Drop your information. We'll give you the most important thing we feel like going on every single week. We send that on Fridays. And if you want to book a call to talk to me on my team, you can do that on the next page. Again, my name is Christian. I appreciate you watching. Hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.